Education is one of the most significant investments a student can make into their future, and the qualification that they choose will shape the career journey, career opportunities, and even personal growth. For students who've just finished their GCSEs, the next most important decision that they will make is whether they want to pursue the A-levels or the International Baccalaureate, the IB Diploma program. Now, both pathways are highly respected and recognized globally, but they do offer very different academic structures, learning experience, and future opportunities. It is often framed as a battle between depth versus breadth, structured learning versus holistic learning, and exam focus versus project focus. The question is, which one is right for you? To answer that question, let's explore 5 critical aspects: subject choices, teaching and learning approach, recognition by universities and employers, assessment and exam methods, and the type of students that tend to thrive in each system. Aspect number 1, subject choices. One of the most fundamental differences between the A-level and the IB lies in the subject selection, where A-level focuses on depth and IB focuses on breadth. A-levels follow a specialized approach, allowing students to focus on 3 to 4 subjects of their choosing. This system provides a great deal of flexibility, allowing students to tailor their education to their strengths, interests, and career ambitions. For example, a student aiming for a degree in finance might choose economics, physics, maths, and further maths, while a student interested in law might opt for history, English literature, and politics. These specialization allows for a deep and focused study, ensuring that students develop expertise in the specific areas relevant to their future aspirations. In contrast, the IB adopts a broad approach, requiring students to study 6 subjects from 6 different categories: language and literature, language acquisition, humanities, science, maths, and the arts. In addition to these subjects, the IB students must also complete 3 core components: theory of knowledge, TOK, the extended essay, EE, and creativity, activity, and service, CAS. These elements encourage students to engage in interdisciplinary thinking, independent research, and community services, therefore fostering a more holistic education experience. But beware, while the IB ensures that the students maintain a well-rounded education, it can be demanding, as students have to balance multiple subjects and responsibilities simultaneously. A-levels, on the other hand, allow students to focus exclusively only on their chosen subjects, which could be advantageous for those who prefer a more concentrated academic experience. So the choice between these 2 systems will ultimately depend on whether you value breadth or depth in your education. Aspect number 2, teaching and learning approach. Now, the learning methodologies of A-levels and IB differs in terms of the teaching style, the student engagement, and the skill development. A-levels are content-heavy, with a strong emphasis on subject mastery. The approach is largely teacher-led, where students received a structured lessons, detailed explanations, and practice-based learning aimed at excelling in the final exams. Now, independent study is encouraged, if not necessary, but tends to be directed towards consolidating subject knowledge rather than exploring multifaceted connections. The IB, on the other hand, is inquiry-based and interdisciplinary. Students encourage the subjects through critical thinking, research, and reflection. One of the defining features of the IB is the TOK course, which challenge students to consider the nature of knowledge and how different fields interact with each other. Similarly, the EE requires students to conduct an independent research project mirroring the demands of university-level writing. The CAS component pushes students beyond academics, encouraging them to engage in extracurricular activities, volunteering work, and personal development projects. This contrasts with A-levels, which, while academically rigorous, don't have a built-in requirement for extracurricular engagement or for versatile studies. So students who thrive in structure, content-driven learning environments with a clear focus on subject expertise may find A-levels more suitable. Meanwhile, students who enjoy questioning, connecting different disciplines, and engage in research-based learning may find the IB to be a better fit. Aspect number 3, university recognition and career prospects. Both the A-levels and the IB are widely recognized by universities worldwide, but the extent of their acceptance can depend on the country, the institution, and the course requirements. In the United Kingdom, A-levels are the traditional and the most common route into higher education. UK universities typically specify the subject requirements for different degree courses, therefore making the A-level a straightforward choice for students aiming for British institutions. For example, studying engineering, universities will require maths and physics A-level. For medical school, they may require biology and chemistry. Since the A-levels allow students to specialize early on, they provide a clear pathways to these specific degree programs. The IB Diploma, whilst also accepted by the UK, doesn't always align perfectly with set subject requirements. However, though, it is highly regarded by universities for its emphasis on independent research, time management, and critical thinking. Many universities, particularly those in Europe, North America, and Australia, view IB graduates as well prepared for the demands of higher education due to the broad subject knowledge and the strong academic skills. Now, from a career perspective, both qualifications offer strong foundations. A-levels provide expertise in the selected fields, making them ideal for students with crystal clear career aspirations. The IB, with its global recognition and emphasis on soft skills such as research, teamwork, and problem solving, can be advantageous for global careers such as international business, diplomacy, and academia. So ultimately, students who are planning to study in the UK or pursue a more specialized degree may find the A-levels to be more suitable, while those who want to consider international universities or prefer a broad investigative-based education may benefit from the IB. Aspect number 4, assessment and exams. A-levels and IB differ significantly in how the students are assessed. A-levels rely primarily on the final exams, which takes place at the end of a 2-year course. These exams are intensive and account for the majority, if not all, of the final grade. Coursework may be required for some subjects, but for the most part, success in A-levels depends on the exam performance alone. This approach benefits students who perform well under exam conditions and prefer structure, content-driven assessments. In contrast, the IB uses a combination of internal and external assessments. While there are final exams, these contribute only a portion of the overall grade. The internal assessment, the extended essay, the coursework-based projects will play a significant role in your final evaluation, which means that students are assessed on their ability to conduct research, apply knowledge in practical settings, and complete a sustained coursework over a longer period of time. The IB's continuous assessment model can be advantageous for the students who prefer gradual, long-term evaluation rather than A-levels high-stakes, all eggs in one basket final exams. However, though, the IB requires consistent effort throughout the entire 2-year program, whereas the A-levels allow for a more focused and intense revision period leading up to the final exams. Aspect number 5, who thrives in which? Well, choosing between A-levels and the IB just depends on largely the student's academic strengths, study habits, approach to exams, and career choice. A-levels are best suited for students who want to focus on the areas where they excel in and develop expertise that directly prepare them for university degrees in those fields, and with a very strong sense of their career paths, and so want to maximize their knowledge in that specific domain. Additionally, students who succeed at A-levels are the ones who perform well under structured learning environments with a strong emphasis of understanding theories and applying knowledge from the syllabus in a high-pressure exam-based scenarios. These students tend to be strategic learners, often preferring to construct their study plan around past papers, targeted revision, and exam techniques. In contrast, the IB is designed for students who enjoy a broader and more balanced academic experience with plenty of scope for writing and project participation. The 6 subjects across the 6 areas make for an excellent choice for students who maybe haven't got a clear idea yet of their future career path, because it keeps a wide range of options open for university and beyond. The students who thrive at the IB are those who are self-motivated researchers and critical thinkers, who not only like to delve deeply into topics and produce analytical work similar to what is expected at uni, but also find pleasure in questioning concepts, exploring multiple perspectives, and discussing abstract ideas. These students tend to be holistic learners, often prefer to be proactive in non-academic pursuits, as well as developing their own study schedules and completing long-term projects. Ultimately, there is no universally better qualification, only the ones that best aligns with an individual's strength, learning style, interests, and future goals. The most successful students, regardless of whether they choose A-level or the IB Diploma, are those who know their own strengths, who take ownership of their learning, and engage fully with their chosen program. Some prefer to be master of 3, while others prefer to be jack of all trade of 6. The only real question that you need to ask yourself is, which one of these 2 programs will bring the best out of you? If you found this video to be useful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel, where we'll give tutors like you the insider knowledge you need to get ahead at school and helping you get the best grades possible. Together, we will help you thrive to reach your academic goals. And please share this video for anyone who you think may find this useful, and feel free to leave any questions in the comment section below. If you would like to improve your A-level or IB performance, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me or our team of professionals. The contact information is on your screen right now. I'm Dickson Wong from The Pros. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best of luck with your studies.